Good evening, good evening, good evening. This day again, once more, you have, after watching Mazi, listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kano live broadcast that ended just a few minutes ago, I have come to quickly chip in something. Because the information that we should pass on to you are so many, and those of you who listened to Mazi Nnamdi Kano's broadcast today will understand a lot of issues he raised in the broadcast, especially concerning the abduction of Biafrans, indigenous people of Biafra in Delta State. So let me quickly bring some information in addition to what you just listed now from the leader Mazi Nnamdi Kano. So I will come, and this, like I have always said, each time I tell you that my live video is going to be very brief, it is never brief because a lot of information are there available for us to pass to you to be able to create this awareness and make you understand why it is imperative to leave Nigeria, why it is the only option available for us to survive as people is leaving Nigeria. So this evening, I want to quickly address some of the issues that Mazi Nnamdi Kano raised in his broadcast. And one of those issues he raised is the adoption of or the abduction of Biafrans in Delta State. And this abduction of these indigenous people of Biafra in Delta State is something that I'm going to shed more light so that you will understand the problem that we are facing in Biafra land, so that you understand the problem, you understand the antics, the tactics these people are using, and how they are carrying out and executing this their idea and modus operandi, how to conquer and take over our land. And also the issue of I posted a video just 3 hours ago about the spokesman of the president of Nigeria, the man called Garuba Shehu, where he made a comment. He was answering question on Channel TV, and he claimed that the president, this is not a President Buhari. And when I posted that video, a lot of people, of course, the apologists to the president or those who are supporting this evil government, a lot of people are saying that the video is doctored, the video is edited, or all that. So this evening now, in this live broadcast, I'm going to play that video from the source. When I mean the source, mean the channel, from the channel account, for the Channel TV YouTube account, where you can watch that video, where nobody has edited it. It will be I will play that video directly from the Channel TV, so that there is no edit. So thank you for joining me, and you can see there is no time, and that is why I am not calling your names today or this evening. So tomorrow is another day, because a lot of information are there. Most of you are tired listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kano broadcast, and you are tired, and I want to go very fast to make sure I bring this information to you. So now I will be starting with the Garuba Shehu's statement on Buhari. You know, if you have followed my program, I have never picked much interest in this man who is parading himself as the president of Nigeria in Asoro. But it is time also we try to let Nigeria know that, you know, when God wants to expose you, you will begin to speak from the both side of your mouth. And a lot of things has happened that whenever these people in government today, whenever they say something on camera, they will still come back to deny having said that. Even when the military man said that the Boko Haram can become the president, he came later to deny it, and not minding that he was actually talking in front of cameraman, and there are videos and all that. But of course, they don't have shame. he come to deny it. You also could remember that when the governor of Kano State was caught on camera taking bribe in dollar, he still come publicly and deny it. And even the man who paraded himself as Buhari say he don't know the level of technology used. So for the fact that I have actually made a voice over the video where he said Buhari is not the this president is not Buhari, I want to play the video from the source, and that is where I'm going to start this evening. So now, this is the Channel TV. First of all, I'm going to show you so that you will see that this is Channel TV from Channel TV account. And when you look here, you see Channel TV. Did you see that? Channel TV. So it is not, nobody has edited the video. Nobody has done anything. This is Channel TV, and this was published on the 21st of March, 2020. Now, this is YouTube. This is YouTube, and it is the account of Channel TV. It has not been edited by Simon Ekpa. It has not been edited by Simon Ekpa, as you can see it. Before they will come to say that the IPOB or Biafra agitators, propagandists have doctored the video. So now I am going to play the video, and you listen to it. Now listen, this is the video. Now I'm playing it.
If the president will yield to the call of some Nigerians, President Buhari must be reminded that leadership is not about personal comfort. End of quote. Those are words from Dr. Obieze Kwesili, former vice president.
This is coming from Channel TV YouTube account, not from Simon Ekpa.
Put face to some of the actions that is ordered in the recent days. I'm being joined by Mr. Garba Shehu. He's the media, special media assistant to the president of media and publicity. He joins us via Skype. Thank you so much, Mr. Shehu. You heard what the agitations of some Nigerians from the opposition, from the National Assembly. Now we are hearing from Dr. Obieze Kwesili. First and foremost, will the president at some point address the nation on coronavirus?
Yes, of course. If the situation is warranted at the right trajectory, the president finds it appropriate to address the nation, he will. Now, but the most important question that Nigerians should be asking is, what do we actually want? Is it action? Is it preventive measures on both counts, the health of Nigerians and the economy, which have come under attack by this new virus? Or are they yearning for drama and showmanship? Are they yearning for photo ops? If this is what they want, no, this president is not President Buhari.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? This president is not President Buhari. Now, I will play it. I will allow you to play. And then after playing it, I will come back again and let it play completely so that you will understand where, you see, you do not expect this man, to come and say publicly that, okay, this man is not President Buhari. Of course, it is a secret. It is something that they have been hiding and holding within themselves. It is something that they have been holding and hiding from the secret. This is the biggest fraud in human history. So you don't expect this man to come and tell you straight that, yes, it is not President Buhari. Of course, it has to, slip out from his mouth. And that is exactly what happened here. So I will play the video again, or continue playing the video, so that you will understand what is going on.
It's not cut out for showmanship and no for drama and showmanship. Are they yearning for photo ops? If this is what they want, no, this president is not, President Buhari is not cut out for showmanship.
That this president is not President Buhari, that he is not cut out for showmanship.
And not for drama.
And not for drama.
But he has competent people who are doing an enormously good.
But he has competent people who are doing enormously good.
Job.
Good job.
Job that has been commended.
Good job that has been commended
by the World Bank and put forward as a template.
By the World Bank and put forward as a template.
For other nations to copy.
To other nations to copy. Now, is this Simon Ekpa edited version? This is from Channel Television. And why I'm doing this is because before they would delete it and tell you that it was doctored by IPOB propagandists from Finland. Now, I will play it again because a lot of people has invaded my page, especially the apologists of this Fulani-controlled government, saying that even a nursery school can edit it. Of course, some people can believe that. But I decided to play this video from Channel Television, the one that I have not made a voiceover, so that you will listen and watch from the source. And now, since you do not understand the English, and some people say that he said Buhari in between. This is a direct message. I will replay it again.
The economy which have come under attack by this new virus. Now, but the most important question that Nigerians should be asking is, what do we actually want? Is it action? Is it preventive measures on both counts, the health of Nigerians and the economy which have come under attack by this new virus? Or are they yearning for drama and showmanship? Are they yearning for photo ops? If this is what they want, no, this President Buhari is not cut out for showmanship and not for drama. But he has competent people who are doing an enormously good job that has been commended by the World Bank and put forward as a template for other nations to copy.
Now,
we are satisfied with what is going on, and God willing, all of these doomsday forecasts would not come to pass in this country.
Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I am going to play this thing again, and I will be repeating what he's saying. For the last time, I will play it again, and I will be repeating what he's saying. And he even went further to say that they are happy. They are happy with what is going on. And those of us, or those of you who are prophet of doom, according to him, will fail. I'm going to replay it again, and I will be repeating after him. So now, listen.
Finds it appropriate to address the nation.
The National Assembly. Now we are hearing from Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. First and foremost, will the president at some point address the nation on coronavirus?
Yes, of course. If the situation is warranted at the right trajectory, the president finds it appropriate to address the nation, he will. Now, but the most important question that Nigerians should be asking is, what do we actually want?
The most important question, what Nigeria should be asking is, what do we really want?
Is it action?
Is it action?
Is it preventive measures?
Is it preventive measures?
On both counts?
On both counts?
Health of Nigerians.
With the help of Nigerians?
And the economy which have come under attack.
And the economy which has come under attack.
By this new virus.
By this new virus.
Or are they yearning for drama?
Or are they yearning for drama?
And showmanship.
And showmanship.
Are they yearning for photo ops?
Or are they yearning for photo ops? Whatever that means.
This is what they want. No, this president is not President Buhari.
If that is what they want, if this, what he said now, is what Nigerians want, no, this president is not President Buhari. I will take it back a little bit.
For photo ops. If this is what they want, no, this president is not President Buhari.
If this is what they want, this president is not President Buhari. If what you want, if this what he just said now is what Nigerians want, no, this president is not President Buhari. Again.
For photo ops. If this is what they want, no, this president is not, President Buhari is not cut out for showmanship.
This president, okay, Photoshop. Thank you very much, because I didn't hear the pronunciation very well. If this is what they want, no, this president is not President Buhari, is not for showmanship.
And not for drama.
And not for drama.
But he has competent people who are...
But that this man who is not President Buhari and is not ready for showmanship and not ready for drama, has people
doing an enormously...
that are doing enormously well.
A good job.
Good job.
Job that has been commended.
Good job that has been commended
by the World Bank and
by the World Bank,
put forward as a template.
And they have put it forward as a template
for other nations to copy.
For other nations to copy.
We are satisfied with what is going on.
We are satisfied with what is going on.
And God willing, all of these doomsday for...
And God willing, all of these doomsdays
would not come to pass in this country.
Would not come to pass in this country.
Mr. Shehu.
Now, after watching this, will you still come to my page to tell me that I have edited the video and edited it and made voice over it? This is from Channel Television YouTube page. And they have not deleted the video. They have not deleted the video. So, can he come to tell us who is the current president that is not Buhari and that is not ready for showmanship and or Photoshop? Can he come to tell Nigerians that? And why we are doing this is that, like I have said in my video, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated today, yesterday. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated. Finally. And we know that from tomorrow, the news media, this night, as they are watching, they have watched my video and they are watching this live broadcast. We know that from tomorrow, the news will start flying everywhere. They will start responding to this video that I'm making now. They will respond with all sorts of lies, that it was slip of tongue, or that it was he was trying to explain. What is it there to explain in a very direct message? That this president is not President Buhari and that is not ready for showmanship. And he even went further to say that they are happy with what is going on. This man even tell Nigerians and entire world from this video that the template of this government now controlled by this Fulani is being commended by World Bank. The same World Bank that ranked them poverty capital of the world. The same World Bank that told Nigerians that the recession is coming. The same World Bank that has warned investors not to come to Nigeria to invest. He is here lying in front of camera against World Bank. That World Bank have template of Nigeria government. He should also, when countering this video I am making now, this live video, he should also tell us which country has actually taken the template of the policies of Nigeria government. We want to know the countries. We want to know those countries who want to take template of poverty. We want to know the country in the world who has taken template from Nigeria, the poverty capital of the world. That is the lies. And today, God arrested him. Because every one of you know how when somebody begin to confess, they don't know, you don't know when you confess. This is how God arrests them. God have arrested this Garba Shehu yesterday on this broadcast. And he didn't know that we will come and fish him out. And it is happening. Let this video go viral or viral. Let it go viral. Let the world know that the spokesman of the presidency in Nigeria has come publicly to tell the world that the man parading himself as president of Nigeria is not Buhari. And this accusation, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been accusing them, and nobody is reacting. They are not reacting. They should react to this accusation. Let something tangible, let them come up with something to convince Nigerians, because everybody is believing it. And with this statement alone, this will go a long way. This statement will convince a lot of people that the man is not Buhari. Just yesterday or today, Femi Fani-Kayode made a post about whether this man is still Buhari or not Buhari. And you can see what is happening now. And this man has confessed that this man is not Buhari, and a lot of you who cannot think, you begin to say the video has been doctored. A video that you can ordinarily go to YouTube, go to internet and watch it before they delete it. But I will play it again so that when they delete it, it will be on this live broadcast, because I know the next thing is to tell channel to delete it.
The right trajectory, the president finds it appropriate to address the nation, he will. Now, but the most important question that Nigerians should be asking is, what do we actually want? Is it action? Is it preventive measures on both counts, the health of Nigerians and the economy, which have come under attack by this new virus? Or are they yearning for drama and showmanship? Are they yearning for photo ops? If this is what they want, no, this president President Buhari is not cut out for showmanship and not for drama. But he has competent people who are doing an enormously good job that has been commended by the World Bank and put forward as a template for other nations to copy. We are satisfied with what is going on, and God willing, all of these doomsday forecasts would not come to pass in this country.
Mr. Shehu, is there any reason why the president has chosen this style of not speaking about some of these issues? In some of the states where we have seen the situation, the governors in those states have risen up to the occasion to address the citizens of those states. In some other countries on the African continent, example, South Africa, we've heard the president there speak to their citizen. In Kenya, the president there has spoken to their citizen. In Uganda, similar thing has happened. Outside of this climb, we've heard the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom speak about it. We've heard the President of the United States speak about it. We've heard so many leaders across the world speak to their citizens on the steps they are taking. Is there any reason why the President has decided not to speak at all on television?
Now, the President has been speaking through some of us who are spokespersons, has been speaking through the coordinating committee, high-level coordinating committee chaired by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation. In fact, if only Nigerians are willing to...
Did you hear that? They asked him, why haven't your president spoke or addressed Nigerians on the issue of coronavirus? Why haven't your president addressed Nigerians? And he started telling the reporter that other people in the government are speaking. Is that the question? They said they make reference to South Africa and other countries, that including the Prime Minister of United Kingdom, that they have all come out to address their citizens on this epidemic or this endemic coronavirus. And he started telling stories, how people have come from the government to speak. Are they the president? Are they the president? because they know that this man who is parading, who they are packaging as the president of Nigeria cannot address Nigerians. Anything, is it hard to address even the countries that they were mentioned now? You can see the president come in public, stand where people, journalists are, and he will be addressing them. After addressing them, they will ask questions. That cannot happen in Nigeria because you have ghosts ruling all over you. You have ghosts ruling you, 200 million people for nothing. 200 million, where you have the biggest professors in Africa. You have a dead body, you have a ghost ruling you. And that ghost cannot come out to address you, and you can ask questions like other countries are doing. You cannot see that until the end of Nigeria, because this will be the last president of Nigeria. You cannot see that. And anytime we talk, most of you will come to say it's a doctored video. It's a doctored video. Now, I will continue to play it.
Listen, only 24 hours ago, he was at the commissioning of a major project at the Ministry of Communications and Digital Technology and Digital Economy, and he did devote a substantial part of that speech to statements on what the government is doing on the impact on both economy and the health of Nigeria. I think that's one thing Nigerians need to come to terms with. This president does not seek opportunistic publicity. And tell me, those countries you have mentioned, did the speech by the president of South Africa stop the doubling of the cases in that country? Did the Kenyan speech stop the doubling of that country from the time the speech was made? So please, let's just get serious. Allow people doing serious job of protecting Nigeria to do so.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said that in those countries that were mentioned, the speech by the president of those countries stopped doubling the issue of coronavirus in that country, and the answer is no. He went further to tell him that Nigeria should allow people who are working for Nigeria. So it means that it is not the president. It is not your president or the man who controls the presidency or who claims to be president is the one in charge. That Nigeria should allow people who are working tirelessly to secure their country. Listen again. Let me play it again. Listen again.
The speech by the president of South Africa stopped the doubling of the cases in that country. Did the Kenyan speech stop the doubling?
The South African president and the Kenyan president stopped the doubling in that country.
That country from the time the speech was made. So please, let's just get serious.
So please, let's just get serious.
Allow people doing serious job of
allow people doing serious job
protecting Nigeria
of protecting Nigerians
to do so. Drama out of this.
And leave drama out of this. Now, before I play it again for the last time, he is telling you that there are people who are working tirelessly to protect Nigerians, and you people should leave them alone. You see, he is not, pay attention to what I'm about to say. He is not telling you that the president of Nigeria is working tirelessly to protect the life of Nigerians. He is telling you that we should allow people who are working tirelessly to secure the life of Nigeria. Are you reasoning along this line? He did not say you should allow the president who is working tirelessly to protect the life of Nigerians. Rather, we should allow people who are working tirelessly. So automatically, the president is irrelevant in this issue. The president is nobody in this issue. Instead of everybody that is working for Nigeria should work under the president. It is under the president. He is the commander-in-chief. But because of the God arrested him in this broadcast, he is talking like somebody who have just been delivered from evil spirit. You see? He said you should leave people working tirelessly. He did not want to mention president. He did not want to say the president is working tirelessly to secure the life of Nigeria. Now listen to it again so that you will understand the fraud that has happened to Nigeria. Listen to it again.
By the president of South Africa stop the doubling of the cases in that country. Did the Kenyan speech stop the doubling of that country from the time the speech was made? So please, let's just get serious. Allow people doing serious job of protecting Nigeria to do so. Leave drama out of this.
You hear that? Allow people working tirelessly to protect Nigeria to do so and leave drama out of this. He did not mention that the president is trying to protect Nigeria. That is one.
Mr. Shehu, maybe let's look at what science, political science tells us about when in crisis situation, when leaders rise up and speak to their people, they call it hope. They call it selling hope to the people. That is what political scientists will describe it as. You think that school of thought is not applicable for President Buhari's style of leadership? Is that what you're saying?
Now, what is better hope?
This is a very fantastic question from this channel reporter. For once, very fantastic question.
For Nigerians than the massive vote issued to the Minister of Health to bring in medical equipment, including ventilators.
Did you hear what he's saying? They asked him about ordinary scientific question. That the message from the president doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to hit, but that is what we call the message of hope. And he did not even address that question. He started talking about votes. Votes. Instead of addressing why did he think that this is not the pattern or the way or the pattern of the leadership of Buhari by this giving hope, giving speech of hope to Nigerians. He cannot answer that. I will play it again.
Which are much needed in treating this disease. Look,
let me play the question again.
They call it hope. They call it selling.
Speech was made. So please.
Mr. Shehu, maybe let's look at what political science tells us about when in crisis situation, when leaders rise up and speak to their people, they call it hope. They call it selling hope to the people. That is what political scientists will describe it as. You think that school of thought is not applicable for President Buhari's style of leadership? Is that what you're saying?
Now, what is better hope for Nigerians than the massive vote issued to the Minister of Health?
You see, what is better hope for Nigerians than the massive vote given to Ministry of Health? Are you people hearing that? You that is supporting this evil government, you that is supporting this terrorist government, I hope you are listening. I hope you are watching the people you are supporting. I hope you are watching and listening the caliber and mentality of people that you are supporting that is leading you today. I hope you are watching this. The reason why I'm making this video, breaking it and coming back again, breaking it, is to make sure I put sense inside you. Now, continue it.
To bring in medical equipment, including ventilators, which are much needed in treating this disease. Look, there is no country under the sun, including China and the United States and the UK, that has been found ready for this unprecedented attack by the virus. Everyone is scrambling to get the right things done. I would rather have my president buying equipment, bringing it into the country so that we're in readiness for explosion than a talking head who is just looking for cheap publicity and their face being seen on television.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He would rather want the president to buy equipment by coming for cheap publicity. Now, the next question I want to ask this man, can they show Nigerians the equipment that the government has bought or imported from abroad? Let Nigerians and the entire world go to the hospitals all over Nigeria where the equipment, where they now have the equipment that the government of Buhari they don't know what is message of hope, according to the political scientists or whatever, however they call it. They don't, you see, because the president cannot talk in public. President cannot talk. He cannot even speak the Buhari native language. That is the fact. I will continue to play it now to the end.
So, in essence, before we allow you to go, Mr. Shehu, the president will, in no time soon, will the president speak to the nation about this?
Given the right moment, I would like to see the president commission new equipment bought by the Nigerian government so that Nigerians, when they go to hospitals, they will find that there is something that they can be treated with.
Okay. He wants to see the president commissioning the equipment. We are waiting for the commissioning of the equipment, and the equipment must be made, they must open it from the packages so that Nigerians will see the equipment. We'll be waiting for that. He said he rather want to see the president commissioning the equipment in Nigeria hospitals. Listen again.
No, not empty words on television.
Mr. Shehu, does this government see this as an emergency situation?
It is absolutely an emergency situation, but the government has a responsibility to ensure that we don't scare people. There is no need for scaremongering.
Did you hear that? That it is an emergency, but the government don't want to scare people. And this is the reason why I told you people in my birthday message that don't wait for this government of terrorists. Don't wait for this government of Fulanis to tell you anything. They will never do. But rather, adopt all the measures that have been put in place by the United States of America, by the European Union, by other countries around the world. Don't wait for Nigeria, because they are going to use this coronavirus to deal with most of you. They never care for human life. You hear what an endemic deadly virus. This man is saying that he don't want to scare. Is he more than a European Union? Is he more than America? Is he more than Asia, Saudi Arabia, and what have you? Even Saudi Arabia, that have not recorded one case of coronavirus, immediately they put measures in Saudi Arabia. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, that did not record anything, they came out and say they are ready to feed their citizens free of charge. And this man is telling you that they don't want to scare people. Are you hearing that? This is the reason why I told you, don't wait for Nigeria government. Otherwise, you will all be infected with this coronavirus. Don't wait for them. Put the measures in your different community. Put the measures in your different homes. Protect yourself. This is a very deadly virus, especially the aged people. And they are there telling you that you shouldn't, and none of them will go to the hospital where these affected people are. They are afraid to die. All of them.
So far, the situation is under control, effectively so. When there is no need to create panic.
Okay.
Mr. Garba Shehu, the President's media and publicity advisor, thank you so much for talking to us tonight.
Now, the next, thank you for, I want this video to go far. Let everybody know that the spokesman of the president of Nigeria has exposed their evil secret and the biggest fraud in human history, that the person in Aso Rock is not President Buhari. Now, my next issue is coming to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu raised, the issue he raised about the abduction of indigenous people of Biafra in Delta State. Now, I want you to pay attention, sit down, and reason along with me. First of all, I want to start from here. Now, when you look at this, this is in Delta State. This is the headline, and this happened in February 18, 2020. Killing of farmers by herdsmen. 8 corpses exhumed in Delta for investigation. Now, the thing is this. The people that killed these 8 persons that were exhumed are all Fulani herdsmen. All Fulani herdsmen. They have not arrested even one person from the killers of these people in Delta State. And according to them, 2 victims burned to ashes, 2 soldiers shot. This UPU frown on killings, urges Buhari to stop killings, military to investigate soldiers' involvement. Are you following? Military to investigate the soldiers' involvement. The question you should ask yourself, and this is people, the Biafrans that has been killed by Fulani being aided by Nigerian military, and the military to investigate. This investigation is dead. Nothing will come out of the investigation. Now, Nigeria at crossroad in reverse gear without steering. Anglican Archbishop, I want to read this to you. The corpses of these 8 farmers reportedly killed by government suspected to be herdsmen at Uheru in Uyeli North local government area of Delta State last Friday have been exhumed by a search team made up of police personnel and representative of the community for investigation. And no Fulani person has been arrested. Now, this is not the issue. Watch this. Here, this is the man who have arrested or abducted Biafrans, indigenous people of Biafra in Delta State. Those names that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu read out today in his broadcast, this is the man, the new commissioner of police in Delta State, and this report is indicting this man. Why I want to revisit this issue is to confirm what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in his broadcast today, that this man was sent to Delta State to continue to carry jihad. And as you can see here, this is Vanguard News. Delta communities accuse Commissioner of Police of compromise over herdsmen killing. You see, this is not Nnamdi Kanu's claiming. This is the community that the incident happened. After their findings, the action and the inaction of this police commissioner, they have come to indict him that he has compromised over the herdsmen's killing. You see that? This is the man who sent the police, controlled by Fulanis, to go and start abducting innocent indigenous people of Biafra for committing no crime. But he has compromised over the killing of people in Delta State by his Fulani brothers. And nobody has been arrested, which is the reason you see this Delta community coming to allege that he has been compromised over the killing. Are you people see what is happening? This is the exact thing they are doing with the Northern Governors Forum. Like I have been shouting that Northern Governors Forum, I will be shouting on the fraud of that Northern Governors Forum until the whole Southerners begin to talk about it. This is the same tactics they are using. First of all, they will send this police commissioner. He will come and become hostile to other people, to the people of Biafra, and thereby paving way for the Fulanis to continue to attack. And after the attack, you will see nothing will happen. The only thing they will do is to exhume the corpses. What is the investigation? What are they exhuming the corpses for? Are they going? Is there anything like fingerprint in Nigeria? That is a stupid thing. You don't have fingerprint system in Nigeria. What are you going to investigate with people who have been buried and you are exhuming them? Does it mean that you want to exhume them because the people who killed them have touched their corpses and now you want to take fingerprint of the corpse, do some forensic analysis? It is a different thing. What are you investigating? Are you going to use the dead body to investigate that, the bullet is coming from the Fulani from Buhari, or is it coming from the Fulani from the Sheku, or is it coming from Fulanis for the Meyete Allah? Is it coming from the other Fulanis? What are you examining? What are you investigating with the exhumed corpse? It is just, this is just a scam. It is a scam. Because I don't know what they are going to investigate with the exhumed scam. It is a scam. Complete scam. There is no intelligence. There is nothing they can do with the exhumed corpse other than an avenue to deceive the governor of Delta State. And then those who will allow themselves to be deceived. That is what they are doing. So they exhume the corpse and tell you they are investigating. There is nothing to investigate when you don't have fingerprinting system in Nigeria. What are you investigating? Or are you going to conduct autopsy after you have buried the corpse to know how they died? Is it not from the gunshot or maybe from the macheting and butchering them? Is it autopsy you want to conduct now to see how they died? I don't understand, because it doesn't make sense. But it makes sense to them because that is how they will use that exhumed corpse and claiming investigation to make the case die natural death. And this happened since February. We are already in the end of March. You will see nothing will happen. Because if you don't have fingerprinting system, those Fulanis are not documented. The bullets they use are not documented. So what are you going to do with the exhumed corpse? This is something that the question they have to answer, to tell Nigerians what exactly are they investigating with the dead bodies that has been exhumed. Now, I want to show you something again. Look at this. One moment. Look at this. This is also in Delta State. 14 fired, killed by Fulani herdsmen in Delta community. You see, in the same this Uhuru community in Uyeli North local government in Delta State. Delta State is boiling. Soldiers from the Bomadi Army Camp and police units from Uyeli Command have been deployed to the area after the invasion of community by Fulani herdsmen. According to the leader of the community, not less than 14 persons were fired dead after the attack, but the police said the number could not be verified as they were yet to see the corpses of those killed. Police were only interested in seeing the corpses of those 15, but they were not interested in asking how will they go and apprehend the people who have come to kill people in Delta State? Because the commissioner in Delta State was sent there to supervise the jihad and the ethnic cleansing of Biafrans in Delta State. And that is why they are never interested in anything how to apprehend and arrest Fulani terrorists. The only thing they will be interested in how many people have been killed. How many villages has been raised? We want to verify it so that they will know how far, how is the damage in that particular community. That is nothing else they are interested in. Only to see the damage they have done. If not, why would a policeman come to a place where it has been alleged that the Fulani people invaded the community, killed and razed the village, and then the next thing they will do is they want to confirm the corpses. Instead of, even if you see one corpse lying down, the crime has happened. The next thing you do is to apprehend the perpetrators of those crimes, but they are not doing that. They want to see the 15, and they will never talk about arresting these herdsmen. Have they been arrested? No. And if we shout too much, they will now go and arrange some Fulanis and parade them. They have arrested them. And then after a few weeks, they will release them. You don't know anything about it. That is the end. This has been going on, and this has been the modus operandi of the Fulanis, all the commissioners being sent to Biafra land. This is what they have been doing. All the commissioners that have been sent to Duduwa land, this is exactly what they have been doing. They are shielding the Fulanis, protecting them. In Kogi State, 2 Fulani were killed, and the police immediately mount manhunt for the killers of the 2 Fulanis, forgetting that the same Fulanis has been raping women and killing them, killing children in that Kogi State. And nobody has conducted manhunt for any Fulani man. But immediately 2 was killed. Then immediately they go on manhunt to hunt those who killed them. So everything that Nnamdi Kanu said this evening about the abduction, let nothing happen to those people that have been abducted in Delta State. Let nothing happen to them. And why we are making and repeating this thing is that the entire world is saying it. Is the entire world is saying it. Nothing must happen to those that has been abducted, because it is not arrest. Nothing must happen to any Biafran that has been abducted by the security agent, because the day of reckoning is coming. Thank you. I don't want to waste your time any longer. It is already late. Thank you for joining me, and see you again tomorrow. Share this video, tag your friend, download it, let everybody watch it. That the man in Aso Rock, it has been confirmed by his spokesperson that this is not Buhari. And if Nigeria are waiting for him to come and start doing like Buhari, they will wait in vain, because that is what it implies. It implies that if you are waiting for this man who is parading himself as the president of Nigeria to come and do like Buhari and behave like Buhari, you will wait till thy kingdom come. Thank you and good night.